Hey, what is going on, guys and girls? My name is Matt, also known as Razor Baker, and today I'm connected with a brand new commentary, and the gameplay in the background is an insane Modern Warfare 3 164 kills Penta MOAB with the ACR on terminal by one of RzoR's newest members, RzoRTuhoaja. I can't say it, Tuhoaja, I don't know. Sorry about that, man. I can't really say your name. I don't know you. I think you're foreign, aren't you? You're not from an English-speaking country anyway, so sorry about that, man. Go and check out his channel in the description. He's a really sick player. I mean, a Penta MOAB, man. Sorry I can't say your name, but that gameplay is absolutely insane. A Penta MOAB. That is, you've had more MOABs in this one game than I've had in my whole entire lifetime, excluding infected MOABs. So yeah, pretty good there. Well done, man. Go check out his channel in the description. He's a really sick player. Be sure to subscribe. So, the commentary topic for today is the time where I almost got mugged. I pretty much did, but then I kind of fought back a bit, and I ended up keeping all my belongings, and I kept my dignity as well with my friends. If I would have actually got mugged, I never would have been able to live it up in school the next day. I would have got bullied for ages just because someone had took something from me, and I did nothing about it to try and stop it, to be honest. But yeah, Martin kind of jumped out the bushes again with a commentary, so I'm sat here now, absolutely roasting hot because I had to turn my fan off, because when I have my fan off, when I have my fan on, sorry, it sounds like this. Yep, you may be able to hear it there. Sorry for the little pause. I was just kind of showing you what it's like, and it's about 30 degrees in my room, probably even hotter than yesterday, and it's all Martin's fault, so, you know, blame Martin for me being very hot, out of breath, and sweaty. So yeah, moving on with the commentary, one day I was walking home from school, and it's just a normal school day, you know. We normally come out of school, go in the shop, buy a drink, buy a bottle of water, a bottle of Pepsi, whatever, just get a drink or something for on the way home. And I don't remember having a drink that day. I think I didn't have any money because I'd spent it all in school, and I was just walking home, and I got my phone out to text my grandma, because I go to my grandma's every single Tuesday night, because I'm a very family orientated person, you could say. Well, by that I mean I go and see one of my family members a night a week. Like Monday I go and see my mum's dad, and then on Tuesday I go and see my dad's mum and dad. So yeah, pretty much that day I was going to see my dad's mum and dad, and I text my grandma, which is my dad's mum, which is my grandma, yeah, and I text her saying I was going to be a little bit late home. I can't remember why. I can't really specifically remember why, but I remember I was going to be a bit late home that specific day. And I just texted, you know, I grabbed my phone out of my pocket, just walking down the street, texting her saying I'm going to be late home, and yet my grandma's a badass. She can text, she can read text, you know, she's an absolute beast of a grandma. Yeah, she can read text, so pretty much I texted her saying I was going to be late home. And then I noticed there was this car that drove past and pulled up around the corner. Well, I didn't know it pulled up around the corner at the time, but at the end I did. And there was this car that drove past, you know, it's quite a busy street, and then these two hooded guys walked straight past us. Like, we were walking down the street and they came up and walked past us, and they went straight past us and walked on further behind us, right to the top of the street. And I looked back behind me because I heard footsteps about 10 seconds later, and it was these two lads walking back, and I thought, hey, that's a bit suspicious, that, like, they're walking back straight away. Why would they just come behind us and turn around? Why do they have their hoods up in the middle of summer? And then I just turned around, this one little short lad, he was like short compared to me now, but back in the day, like a year ago, I kind of had a little growth spurt last year and grew like a foot, but still, last year I was probably like 5'5", 5'6", and he was like 5'9", and he was quite a bit taller. I mean, he was about 17 or 18, I'd say, and I was only 14 or 13 at the time. And he just tried to grab my phone. He reached for my phone, and I put my phone in my pocket with my hand on my phone, and he grabbed my arm and went, "Give me your fucking phone now." And I was literally like, oh shit, no, what do I do? And then I just went, what the fuck? Literally, that's all I said. I don't know why I said it. And it was such an awkward silence between all my friends. All my friends were just stood there staring at me, didn't even do anything about it because they're little bitches. They were just sat there staring at me, looking at this guy hold my arm, and he was like gripping around my wrist really tight and trying to pull my wrist. But my hand was in my pocket and it was firmly planted on my phone, and I wasn't letting go of that bitch. And I just went, what the fuck? And then we kind of had this weird moment where we kind of stood there looking at each other, all of us. And he was with his mate, and his mate was looking at me, and I was looking at his mate, and I was looking at the guy who had my arm, and it was so awkward. And after about 5 or 10 seconds, he just let go and walked off. And then I had a few friends that had walked ahead that day, that had walked probably about, I don't know, say 5 minutes ahead, 5 meters ahead, and they didn't know any of this was going on. And these two guys kind of did like a power walk, like fucking super nanny and pushed past my friends, and then my friends were like, what the hell, why'd you do that? And then they went round this corner, and my friends were stood on the street corner because they were a little bit ahead, and they saw them get into this car and drive ahead, and there was an older woman driving the car, and apparently she looked about 40 or 50. So I'm just going to assume that their parent had took her 2 kids out, or a kid and their kid's friend, on a robbing spree to mug some teenagers after school. That was just a round of applause for the amazing parenting skills of most of the mothers in Britain. Well, yeah, I mean, most parents are decent, but this one, seriously, if it was their mother, they are a terrible parent, taking their kids out on a robbing spree to mug some teenagers. That's how you raise your child. Don't earn a living. Steal kids' money. Steal kids' phones. Yay. Take from the vulnerable. That's how old grannies get robbed, okay? It was a really messed up day for me. And then after that, because I was a little bitch ass, I went to the police station, and it was my friends that suggested it. I was just going to go home and tell my grandma and tell my family and be like, yeah, someone tried to mug me today, but I fought them off and, you know, act like a big guy. But all my friends were like, go to the police. They just tried to steal your phone. They could have it right now if you wouldn't have done that. So we ended up going to the police station. I gave a little report thing, and they came around to my grandparents' house, and for some reason they wouldn't even let me walk home that day. They were like, no, it's a safety, you have to come with us. And they actually drove me to my grandma's and came in my grandma's and spoke to her. But anyway, yeah, that's about it really. It was quite an interesting day, to be honest, and it was a bit scary in some levels. But if you enjoyed today's commentary, leave a like and comment down below. If you enjoyed the gameplay, also leave a like and comment down below, and be sure to check out the player's channel. Sorry mate, I can't say your name. RzoRTuhoaja, I think it is, or something like that. It's a bit of an unusual name, but yeah, this has been Matt. I'm out. Check out my channel, leave a like and comment. Peace.
Can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.